The World Register is an independent news source. Our goal is to be a leading provider of truthful, unbiased, and timely reporting about people, places, and events. We currently use other news outlets to provide content and are not responsible for their version of events. Reuters news agency reports today that the United States has joined the battle to crush Islamist militants holed up in a southern Philippine city, officials said on Saturday, as government forces struggled to make headway and 13 Marines were killed in intense urban fighting. The Philippines military said the United States was providing technical assistance to end the siege of Marawi City by fighters allied to Islamic State. A US P-3 Orion surveillance plane was seen flying over the city on Friday. The seizure of Marawi City on May 23rd has alarmed Southeast Asian nations, which fear the Islamic State is establishing a stronghold on the Philippine island of Mindanao. In another story by Reuters news agency, Finland's Finns party picked an anti-immigration leader that threatens to break up the coalition government. At a Finns party congress, 56% of its members voted in favor of European Parliament member Jussi Halla-aho, who also wants Finland to leave the European Union. Halla-aho was fined by Finland's Supreme Court in 2012 for comments on a blog that linked Islam to pedophilia and Somalis to theft. According to the report, Halla-aho has said he would push the three-party coalition to tighten immigration policies and that he would not stick to the three-party government at any cost. Speaking to reporters after his election, Halla-aho said, quote, "We must be more aggressive in raising the topics that distinguish us from other parties. It is important to push our priorities forward more vigorously within the government program." Finland is recovering from a decade of stagnation and the decline of Nokia's former phone business. The current government has attempted to boost economic growth and curb public debt by reducing spending and reforming labor laws. In a story echoing the events in New Orleans, the city of St. Louis in Missouri is removing a 100-plus-year-old Civil War Confederate memorial. The statue has stood in its present location since 1914 and was paid for by the United Daughters of the Confederacy. Bill Hannigan, who lives across the street from Forest Park, believes the memorial should remain where it is. He said he was shocked when he walked out of his house Wednesday morning to go to work and saw the fencing going up. Hannigan said, quote, "This feels very authoritarian in that nobody's been consulted. I mean, I don't know where it's going. I didn't know until this morning that money was available to move this. It seems like the public, including the people who live right by there, aren't being told what's going on." Alderwoman Sharon Tyus is sponsoring a bill that would require St. Louis to remove any Confederate monuments or flags from city parks, prohibit new ones from being put up in the future, and rename Confederate Drive for ragtime pianist Scott Joplin. Work began Thursday morning in Forest Park to take down the controversial Confederate memorial. Crews have now removed the top of the statue. According to local channel KMOV, the monument should be completely gone by next weekend. The Missouri Civil War Museum is urging people to help save the monument by raising the $130,000 it needs to take the monument from the city. The link for the donations from the KOMV website leads to a 404 webpage error. The city said once it is down, it will likely go into storage.